Happy St. George's Day. We need a St. George at the moment, don't we? Has the country ever been this low in my lifetime? I don't think it has. I don't think we've ever been this low. I don't think we've had all the troubles we've got now before. We've been through bad times before, but those problems have always been one or two. The economy's doing poorly, or there's an enemy somewhere. But at the moment, everything is wrong. Everything's failing. We need a St. George. Why did we pick St. George as our patron saint? Well, we picked him because he was a symbol. He was a symbol of one man fighting the unbeatable, fighting a fire-breathing dragon and defeating that dragon. And that's what we wanted at that time. We wanted heroes. But over the last 100 years, definitely since post-World War II, we've not wanted heroes anymore, have we? We wanted pink and fluffy, inferior versions of the men that went before. We don't have heroes now. We have men who moisturise, who get pedicures and manicures, who want to smell nice. They're the men we have now. We don't have men who fight dragons. But some of us do want to fight dragons. There's men in our towns and our cities who are just like St. George, who've had enough, and they will rise up and they will save us. They will save this country called England. That's what we're waiting for some heroes. We may know some of their names now, or we may not, but things are going to get worse before they get better, and we're crying out for St. George. Who will it be? Will it be you? Will it be someone you know? Will they stand up? And did you know that St. George wasn't even English? Of course you do. Every single bloody year we get told he was a Turk, he's Turkish. And if he was alive today, he wouldn't be allowed in the country. That's how bad the English are. Well, first of all, everybody comes to this country. We don't stop anybody. The only person we've stopped coming to this country in the last few decades was that French guy last week who's anti-immigration in France. He's the only person we've ever stopped coming to this country, a white Frenchman who had who had an opinion that the elite didn't like. That's who we stopped. We don't stop Turks. We don't stop people from Mali or Kathmandu. We don't stop anybody. So St. George would have come here. And let's be honest, just because St. George was born somewhere near where modern day Turkey is, doesn't mean he was a Turk. The Turkish people never used to run the whole of the area we call Turkey now. Whole different people probably lived there thousands of years ago. So I'm sick of left-wing idiots always using St. George as a way of attacking England again. And attacking England on the only day of the year we celebrate the English. We never celebrate the English any other time. And today, the far left and the socialists and the idiots all come out and try to attack us again. And I'm sick of it. This is the greatest country ever to exist. I'm not exaggerating. The greatest country ever to exist. We're not great at the moment, but looking over our history, we're amazing. We even produced the world power at the moment. America is a child of the English. Most of the inventions of the world came from here. The modern world was started here. Computers invented here. World Wide Web here. Jet engine here. Vaccines here. Everything here. Hardly anything invented by anybody else. This is the greatest country in the world with the greatest people in the world. Again, maybe not today. Maybe our pinnacle has come and gone now. I don't think so. I think this is a dip. We'll come back. But we only come back if you want us to come back. So start celebrating St. George's Day. Have parties in your house. Tell your children about our history and how great this country is. And every night before you go to bed, get on your knees and pray for another St. George. Because that's what we need right now. We need someone to save this country. Because the politicians aren't going to do it. The monarchy's not going to do it. Voting's not going to do it. Someone needs to stand up. Someone needs to slay the dragon that's killing this country. We probably have lots of dragons that need slaying. It probably isn't one. which means we need lots of St. George's. Be a St. George. Save the UK. See you next time.